The Chief of Defense Staff of the Gambia Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Mohammed Ocham, continues his annual tour of military installations across the country with a visit to Farafenni military camp on the second day of the nationwide engagement. The tour is part of CDS effort to assess the condition of troops on the grounds, interact with local communities, and address pressing issues affecting the welfare and performance of soldiers. During a meeting with troops stationed at the Farafenni camps, soldiers openly share concerns about logistic support, living conditions, and professional development.
After the service, more especially the senior NCS. The senior NCS, these are the people who spend their muscles, all their muscles for the army, since before we were born. And then most of them, I do have an encounter with a lot of them with regards to concerns about life after their retirement.
At times that we also like to have compounds around, and then it will be very important if there is accommodation or compounds to be given to us as loans. We'll be ready to go in for those things, sir.
Within Farafenni?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Addressing the troops, the Commandant of the Gambia Armed Forces, Brigadier General Sheikh Njai, emphasizes the importance of discipline in the execution of military duties.
We are treated at this level, but it is something we need to always emphasize so that you obey legal orders, carry out your responsibilities the way it is prescribed for us in our constitution.
General Njai also cautioned soldiers of the use of social media, urging them to approach digital platforms with discretion and professionalism.
Urge you or advise you to use the social media carefully. Social media is something that the whole world is making use of. You can use it to your advantage or disadvantage. You can use it wisely or unwisely. But as uniformed men, although we are not forbidden to use social media, but we have to use social media with restrictions. We cannot use it anyhow, like an ordinary civilian. We are under command, and our rights are curtailed because of the type of job we are doing.
In his remarks, CDS Cham called on troops to maintain a professional image both within and outside the barracks, noting that a soldier's appearance and conduct directly inform public perception of the military.
We should be professionals, and as professionals, our actions, our comportment, our appearance should also that we are professionals. But if we know it and then act otherwise, then people will assume that we are just novice. And that is why I want to urge you. You know, the only way they say don't judge a book by the cover. You know, but if you see a good book, most probably it will be in a very beautiful cover. It will not be in a very shabby cover like that. So for soldiers also, appearance, comportment, and behavior is everything.
The CDS is expected to continue his tour with visit to other military bases across the country, listening to their voices of personnel and reinforcing morale within the ranks. For N24 News, I am our MCC.